Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Caution and Crisis podcast. If you joined us last week...
Nah, you got to introduce yourself, man.
Oh, yeah. I am James Shakeshaft. I am known as Crisis in the band. And Harvey is here, aka Caution. Give him an hello.
Hello.
He says, yeah, there you go.
I was going to go for an alright, but
Carl Pilkington.
You said a hello.
Oh, shit,
hello,
so... give him an alright then.
Alright.
There you go. So, if you joined us last week, thank you for that. If this is your first tune-in, I hope you enjoy this adventure that we are about to embark upon. Today, we'll be looking at the YouTube channel, Reflexium Audio.
Yeah.
Who are promoting us very well. They consist of Jake Gorton.
Yeah, that's the one.
And Tom Douglas. So, we'll look into that a bit more when we get to there.
Shout out to those guys.
Shout out to Tom Douglas and Jake Gorton.
Yeah, we're going to be talking about some tracks on there. Some sick tracks.
We're going to be playing
tracks. Well, yeah.
No.
We've already played some of our tracks.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
this podcast is going to be about other people's.
Also, I mentioned last week an artist in Leeds that's one of my friends, Jonas Haslam, who's JLR on SoundCloud. He has just released a sick garage track, which we'll be looking at, and we'll be playing a bit of that.
Apple Juice.
It's called Apple Juice, and it really I want some apple juice, man. But yeah, also looking at Feed Me, who is a house artist. He was originally Spore.
I don't know. I think I don't know which one started first, but
I know which one started, but he's also Spore. Yeah, we'll be looking at various things like that. So hope you enjoy. Welcome to the Caution and Crisis podcast. That extended jingle was Enjoy the Moment by Bop. Wanted to play him last week, but why didn't we?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Well,
no! What happened was we were gonna play Out on Bop because it's nice and chilled out and stuff. But we ended up playing Out on No Good because it's a sick track.
Yeah. Well, also our show last week was pretty jam packed. So this week, yeah. Right. Click on it. Should we start off talking about Subscape then?
Yeah. Well, Subscape's album, I think it was actually out by the time.
I thought is it on EP?
Yes, it is. It's an EP. I read EP and I said album. The power. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I think it came out actually before the last podcast we recorded, but I only found it like
a few days ago.
Yeah, I think so. I remember listening to one of his new tracks on, was it Radio 1 when Screaming Benga?
Yeah,
remember when we listened to it in Wales?
Yeah, Screaming Benga show. That's a good show.
And I was like, this is nice. It's weird though because he's gone for, instead of like a grimy dubstep.
What everyone's doing, really.
Yeah.
Well,
he's gone for quite like a light-hearted synth-based.
Chilled out. Is it chilled out?
Yeah, in some cases. I mean, there's that Apple track. What's it called? It's called Apple. Something. I'll look it up whilst you're listening to this track, right? This next track we're gonna play is called Square Albert.
So
I don't know why it's called Square Albert.
So yeah.
But I'm pretty sure this is the happiest dubstep track I've ever heard.
Oh, it's the one. Is it the one you sent me? Yeah.
Yeah.
This track is brilliant. It's a very nice track. So
using using the return to bass noise,
which
kind
again,
of.
if you're a hardcore fan, You might have heard Return to Base.
We should redo that. My dad keeps going on about how we should redo that track.
I really like it.
It's like that. That's a killer track there.
I think we should redo the house mix of it, really. I really like the house mix of it. It's like... Yeah. let's do that. So anyway, this is Square Albert by Subscape.
On the new EP.
Get it downloaded.
Which is called...
Get it heard.
Something. Well, look all this up whilst you're listening to the track.
Whack it on your iTunes. Whack it on your iPod. Have a listen. Enjoy.
Square Albert. Apple Candy. Now Apple Candy was the name of the other track, and the EP's called Universal. I had to just look it up for you.
You had a bit of a mind block.
But yeah, that was...
A block to the mind.
That was a sick track.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
It was actually, yeah.
Sick track. Mix It With Fight by DJ Fresh.
Mix It With Anything in G, which is a lot of tasty tracks. Scary Monster, Nice Sprites, all the remixes, I think.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Apart from, obviously, the Dirty Phonics one, which doesn't
a bit fast.
Doesn't mix with anything, man. Well,
it does.
Yeah, but not nearly as much as Fight. Fight is the track to listen to and mix. It's
weird.
I love it, me. I think it's great. I think it's brilliant. Much better than any of his DJ Fresh's other tracks, in my opinion. I'm sat really far back then. I don't know if anyone heard that. I think you probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be
cool. Right, speaking of apples, we had Apple Candy. Well, we didn't play Apple Candy.
Well,
that's a sick track.
As I was saying in the introduction, I was going to play a track, this new garage track that my friend Jonas made. It's called Apple Juice, and doing vocals on it is my other friend Harry Smith, who's in an indie band called Jackies. They're also on SoundCloud, so have a listen to them. But
so many good leads out.
Recently, this week, I had no real idea about garage, but I've been shown quite a bit, and it seems like it's getting quite popular, and quite a few people are doing it. But literally, I just love this track. Like, I actually can't stop listening to it. Yeah. So Jonas, if you're listening, bravo, man, bravo.
Three claps. Well, I think Joker's pretty garagey as well. I mean, dubstep. He's meant to be dubstep, but actually, garagey. If you listen to his stuff, it's more kind of like a hip hop backing track. Hip hop backing track. Wait.
Well,
that's a really hard thing to say. Try saying that.
but yeah, quite a few people are doing it recently. Like, I found out that the guy from the XX, Jamie XX, is doing some garage tracks, and also the guy from Hot Chip. I don't know.
Is it the lead singer?
Yeah.
The guy who. Yeah. He's like the most mental frontman ever. Because you'd look at him and you'd go, what are you doing?
What are you doing?
He wears like gangster clothes and like gold, doesn't he?
He looks like he should be in a golden looking chain.
And then he cracks out that little voice of his, and it's like, ah. That's not what he sounds like.
That's not what he sounds like.
Sounds closer to Maverick Sabre, to be honest.
Oh no, don't do Maverick Sabre.
No, I'm not going to do my Maverick Sabre, don't worry.
Alright, cool.
Right.
Well,
Apple Juice, man.
So
I think we should do a remix of that track.
It's up to Jonas, innit, man?
I know. I said to Harry, he was saying, yo, listen to this. Yeah. I listened to it. It's like, sick track.
Yeah, Harry was like, Harry was just like, yo, man, yo, James, yo, Harvey was asking me if you wanted, remix, yeah. I was just like, what are you on about, man?
Yeah. I did. I went, we should remix that. But yeah, we need to get Jonas to send it over. If
All
you're
right.
listening, Jonas, could you send it over, please? We'll give you the email.
Cool.
So yeah, here's
apple juice.
sick track.
Big track.
She said it for the first time.
That track, man, it's so good. We had to play a lot of that then.
Yeah.
Usually we'd only play a short snippet. That was a long snippet.
Yeah,
Do you want-
just listening to that, that's a definite remix right there. We
Yeah.
might even go for a dubstep remix.
I would
on that.
absolutely love to remix that track. Plenty of ideas there. If you want the full thing, you can download it off his SoundCloud for free.
For free.
So yeah, that's amazing.
On to our next item on the agenda.
On our next topic,
Uh,
we've got all the topics, man.
I've been looking at some new music. I decided after listening to the Zedd remix of both Weekends and Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites by
The Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites. It's
Skrillex.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's depressingly good.
It's amazing. Yo, he's touring with Deadmau5, you know.
Yeah, Zedd.
Yeah, he's doing a tour with Deadmau5.
I saw this video of just Zedd and Skrillex just chilling, and then like he does this scorpion move into. He calls it like the scorpion move or something, or he like crowd surfs, but he does like a scorpion.
That reminds me of my skits friend Gene, who when we went to Madness at Leeds Fest, and he was on about these guys that dropped a skunk called the Dead Ant, and they laid on the floor.
Okay, just for the listeners, James is getting down on the ground. And he's showing me. In fact, should I take a picture? Hang on, let me get my camera.
The Dead Ant skunk, man.
Where's my camera, man?
Yo, I've got a phone, man. Yo, Gene, if you're listening, yeah, this is a shout out to Skits Gene 5.
I can't
There we
believe
go.
I can't find. There it is.
There it is, right. This is the Dead Ant skunk.
Nice work.
There you go.
Okay, so
well, that was utterly pointless, seem as though it is a podcast.
yeah, I'll put a little picture of it on the SoundCloud thing though. Just James skanking on the ground.
Dead Ant.
When do you have time to do that in the middle of a mosh pit?
Yeah, right. I wasn't there. Gene was just telling me.
Does somebody
about-
lift you up above the crowd?
Nah, you just lay in the mud of the festival.
Oh, that sounds
Vile.
yeah. So anyway, Zedd. What I didn't realise.
How did we get onto me doing that? I don't know.
I don't know. Touring and stuff. What I didn't realise was to add to the ever-growing collection of 8-bit remixes. I mean, we've got
Yes.
Tetris by Dr. P, which is sick. we've also got Zelda Zedd remix.
Oh, there's so many. And
What?
when we opened this package of Zelda remixes, it branched off and sprung us to all other Zelda remixes.
Yeah.
There's so many
There's
of them, man.
there's the Lost Woods dubstep remix.
Which is brilliant. He also remixed...
Also, what's it called?
Gideon's Forest or something stupid.
No, it's Goro's. I don't know. I haven't really played Ocarina of Time, so I can't really.
But it's amazing.
But they're all from there, and it's awesome. There's this one guy.
Who's...
I can't remember names today, but he's called a name.
Well,
Did a dubstep remix of it, and it's sick. But we're here today to play the Zedd remix of Zelda, which
Yeah.
I've been mixing with "Let You Go" by Chasing Status. The Feed Me remix.
Yeah, that's much better than the original. Much better than the original.
I mean, the original's all right. But,
I won't even say it's alright, to be fair. I don't really like it.
Yeah, the Feed Me remix is it's really.
We'll
good.
be talking about Feed Me in a bit.
Yeah, it's James's new favourite artist.
He is my new favourite artist. I'm getting into quite a lot of house recently.
Yeah.
I'm really listening to quite a bit. Feed Me, Phone Up, Zedd.
Phone App. Nobody knows about Phone
There's
App.
no one, right? We're gonna have to talk about Phone Up on next week's show. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to. But
Or we could slip in a bit of Learn to Recycle.
yeah.
Yeah, because that is one of my favourite tracks of all time. I think a reviewer. What?
I tried to do.
You tried.
I tried to do Learn to Recycle.
Right.
Didn't
Yeah.
really work.
I remember when I was looking at the YouTube video for that. Like in the comments, there was some quote by a reviewer of the track. I don't know. I haven't got much information here, but he said it was like an electronic Bohemian Rhapsody, because it starts off and it's kind of got this
It's got
hip
so
hop
many
beat,
sections.
and then it goes into like a house dance beat. It gets a bit faster. Then it goes into this drum and bass bit, and
There's so many sections to it. It's just brilliant.
so good. Yeah, it's mental. But anyway, here's the Zelda remix by Zedd.
That was Legends of Zelda remix by Zedd. Why does it have to end? There's another drop. There's another drop. Here it is. From one house to another house.
Well, not.
Feed me.
Yeah.
So
House in the musical sense.
a house for house. What am I on about? Yo, yeah. Right.
Okay. James just ate a raspberry there. I'm
Basically,
not even joking. we got to put it raspberries up. You got to have some snackage for the podcast. Otherwise, it's not even.
it's not worth doing.
Yeah.
No, it is, yo. Feed Me is absolutely incredible. You see, I don't know much about the guy, so I don't know what I'm actually going to say. But I am going to play a track in a minute. I'm going to play Silicone Lube.
No, not.
Yeah, we are, because I'm playing 2 tracks, because he's that good.
Oh,
He's that
okay.
good. 2 snippets, yeah? We're going to play Silicone Lube, so you get the full feel of his style. It's really nice and full. And also, we're going to be playing
It's a bit Skrillexy.
It's a bit Skrillexy, but I quite like it because it's
more
less.
kind
It's more together.
Together.
It's more. It's not like all over the place.
Yeah, it's a bit less mental. It's more contrived. But
yeah.
it's still like cutting. He's eating another raspberry. He's put me off. But he does he cuts stuff up.
That was the size of a hand fruit.
What?
That was the size of a hand fruit.
Is that what they're called?
Like a banana or an apple. I don't know.
Is it called a hand?
Is it called a hand fruit? Let us know, listeners. If you know what it's called, let us know.
Like a hand grenade. Hand fruit.
Fruit grenade. Fruit machine.
So much fruit in this podcast. I mean, we've had apple parsnips or whatever.
It's like a fruit salad. So yeah, we're also going to play the Feed Me Melancholy Hill remix.
Yeah,
which,
by Gorillaz originally.
the original track by Gorillaz was already one of our favourite tracks, I'm saying.
It's
but,
tasty.
But the Feed Me remix, it's on another level, man. It's amazing.
I think some people think it's a bit cheesy, but...
Nah.
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 He says, reaching for another raspberry. Yeah. So... Okay, now he's eating a crunch corner. Okay, so he's got his Muller crunch corner, he's mixing in his toffee oops, and he's eating raspberries.
Right.
It's a feast.
It's a feast. So, talking of feast, rhyme it with beast. That's what this track is. Enjoy Silicone Lube.
Why is it called Silicone Lube?
That was Silicone Lube, and now for another delicious Feed Me track. This is a Melancholy Hill remix, one of my favourite tracks, one of Harvey's favourite tracks.
I think so. I've only just listened to it today.
And I'm sure it's one of your favourite tracks. Have a listen.
Up on Melancholy Hill there's a plastic tree. Are you here with me? Just looking out on the day of another dream, where you can't get what you want, but you can get me. So let's set out to see love. 'Cause you are my medicine when you're close to me. When you're close to me.
That was a Melancholy Hill remix by Feed Me, as I keep repeating.
It's beautiful though, isn't it? Beautiful.
It's... I'm sure after that you were all...
It's beautiful.
Infected Mushroom. I am...
Yeah,
I just... We need to play some Infected Mushroom, man. Not today. Next week, along with Phonat.
Yeah.
That'll
Unknown artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, in fact, nobody. Right, this is a mess. Right,
They're not big in England, but anyway, yeah. I'm sure after listening to that track, you are all very nicely wound down. You've made yourself a cuppa. You've got your furry slippers on. You put your feet up in front of the fire.
I forget what we put it was.
What are we doing? Right, as I was saying at the beginning, Reflectium Audio are a YouTube channel that was created by Jake Gorton and Tom Douglas. They have been promoting us very. They've been taking care of us. They're our fathers in the music industry.
Yeah, and since we started recording this podcast, we've had a little message from Jake to say give a shout out to Jake who travelled, what is it, 50
miles across the entire
50
globe.
miles.
50 whole miles to see us.
Live at Fidelity. It was a sick night. So yeah, that's a little shout out there.
There, yes, and of course we can't give one to Jake without giving one to Tom. So Tom, how are you doing? There you go, that's your shout out. Right, but also they post some pretty funky, fresh new tunes on there, some pretty interesting new styles.
Speaking of fresh, DJ Fresh, louder.
Yeah, I did not mean to do that.
Yeah, that was a connection one.
Yeah, but yeah, we're going to be playing a funky, fresh, fruity flavoured new tune, yeah? Wasn't it? Yeah. It's an acoustic guitar cover of Louder by DJ Fresh.
And vocal cover.
With some pretty goddamn bloody good vocals on it. Some ruddy awesome vocals. So, When I first heard Louder, I didn't think someone could do a remix of this kind of, with this sort of mood to it.
Yeah.
But it's very nice. So have a listen. Don't have a listen. I keep saying have a listen. Listen to it.
You need a new catchphrase.
I need a new catchphrase.
You need to
get
say...
it heard.
It's a very Yorkshire conversion.
Get it heard. Press play.
Get it heard.
Get it heard.
I can't control this feeling. Something's happening inside me. Our senses come alive. The chemistry is building. It's something that we're feeling. There's no way you can hide. It's gonna get louder. We're gonna get stronger. We're gonna feel better. You can tame this energy inside. I gotta reach higher. I wanna burn like a fire. I gotta move faster. You can tame this energy inside. Perpetual emotion is just a ripple in the ocean, a shadow in the night. Changes we're making for the better. We're going through this together. There's no way you can hide. It's gonna get louder. We're gonna get stronger. We're gonna feel better. You can tame this energy inside. I gotta reach higher. I wanna burn like a fire. I gotta move faster. You can tame this energy inside. It's more than a feeling, we're building a dream that we've always had clear in our sights. Watch it ignite as we open our eyes. It's the one way we know to survive. And we're powerfully changing the world. We're reclaiming our unity, they can divide. They push us around and we're tearing it down, cause we're having the time of our lives. Oh, it's gonna get louder. We're gonna get stronger. We're gonna feel better. You can tame this energy inside. I gotta reach higher. I wanna burn like a fire. I gotta move faster. You can tame this energy inside. Faster, louder, stronger, better. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, faster, so louder. You can tame this energy inside.
That beautiful cover of Louder by DJ Fresh is by Tom Crouch. So he's on multiple online webbery sites.
Well, that's a new phrase that I will be using.
It will be put into the dictionary on October 2nd, 2011.
Speaking of like October, sick thing gonna go down.
Harvey Caution Thompson is purchasing the Tractor Control S2
Yeah, man.
on
It's
October
The 4th. Well,
Wait, October 4th.
that's when it comes out.
It's my cat's birthday.
Is it?
Yeah, October. Yeah, big shout out to Charlie the Kitemite.
The what?
The Kitemite.
What type of kitty is a kitty mitte?
My Charlie Kitty.
Alright.
Yeah, so everybody, man, if you feel free to send cards and presents for my kitty's birthday.
Yeah, man. But
Tractor Control S2.
yeah, it'll also be the birthday of my Dex, innit?
Yeah, number one. They come out then as well, so there'll be very few
That's
people
the day
in the world.
they come out.
Very few people in the world. Yeah.
And if you're listening from YouTube, people on YouTube, usually from America, because we've got a lot of
American followers, which is
Yeah.
good because America's the best place in the world. It's the best place in the world. It's the best place in the world.
free time.
Also, well, I had to say it 3 times because it's the
But
best
wait,
place
I
in the world.
didn't even say.
4
Right,
times.
if you're listening from on YouTube,
Oh shit.
there's going to be some. There's going to be some tutorials on that. It's basically just a slightly more
advanced.
complicated version of the new Mark Mix Track Pro, but you know, everything I do on there can be replicated on Virtual DJ or whatever you're using.
I mix on CDJs, but the torch of the mixed track will be passed down to a will be passed down to a Crisis.
Yeah.
So
For a bit.
For a-
just borrow it. It's going to be like backup.
yeah,
gigging
well,
material.
basically what I'm saying is it'll move into my house with me, and then whenever you want it back, just come grab it. It's only one little unit.
Yeah, man.
Beauty of the mixed track.
If people want me to do tutorials on that rather than the S2, I can just
still do that in my house.
Yeah.
You get to see the Crisis
And
household.
actually, you could make your own tutorials
I
on
could-
that because it's much easier
They-
to record than CDJs and
Yeah,
stuff.
well, there you go. That's something to look forward to. You get to see a bit more of the other half of Caution Crisis.
Crisis. But anyway.
Crisis!
Right. Yeah. It was slightly delayed, but yeah. Speaking of mixing, I just uploaded a little pop tutorial. I haven't put the annotations on it yet.
Oh yeah,
but
that's sweet.
that's
guys.
gonna happen soon. Yeah, a little tutorial on mixing pop and dance tracks and stuff, and I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, when I was looking for pop tracks, I was looking for like tracks that everybody knows and everybody loves. Stop rolling your £20 into a tube.
It's bad nice, man.
Yeah, when I was looking for that,
Slow down.
I found a remix of Calvin Harris, "Feel So Close."
Oh man.
I mean, Nero's new stuff is very kind of like.
Skrillex.
It's all right. I think
like
it's
it.
grown on
I
me.
like it.
Even though it's mainstream, it's all right. You know.
It's better than Chasing Status's mainstream stuff.
Yeah, at least there isn't too much guitarage.
Guitar.
Yeah. But. Okay. Whilst laughing at his own stupidity, James hit his head on the desk.
Whilst trying to blow a £20 note off my hand.
Right, okay. That's the kind of distraction I have to deal with, guys.
Oh no, that's so mean. That's so mean.
Eating raspberries and
You're
crunch
going on
corners
like I'm some
and
kind of
his
spastoid.
phone going off and it's all jazzy and...
Young man, just shut up.
What were we saying? Yeah, Feel So Close, Nero remix. A lot more hectic than you're expecting at the minute.
Have a
It
skank, have a
drops
skank,
and you
have a
just go,
skank.
no, what's good on here? So yeah, we're playing that now. Here's Feel So Close, Nero remix by Calvin Harris.
By Nero
I
remix.
feel so close to you right now. I feel so close to you right now. There's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal. Your love pours down on me, surround me like a waterfall. And there's no stopping us right now. I feel so close to you right now. I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field. I wear my heart up on my sleeve like a big deal.
Absolutely epic remix there.
Ridiculously epic remix.
Like-
I mean, for God's sake.
Like when Harvey told me about it, I was like, yeah, it'll be all right. Yeah, I mean it'll be a listenable track. If that makes any sense.
Like when it's building up, it's like yeah, that's cool, yeah, nice build up there, and then suddenly it drops in like, whoa there, chill out, chill out, man, chill.
No,
out.
I'm not like chill out. I'm just like, good work.
Yeah, just
Keep going. Do
right.
it.
So moving on to the final item of
The-
the podcast.
The final item on the list.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Yo,
It's Joker, man.
Joker. Right. The reason that we are playing this track to you is because it's the first ever dubstep track that me and Sir Caution over here heard. And
Well, yeah, the first track we knew to be dubstep, really.
yeah,
Listening back to it now,
we've only
it doesn't really sound that dubsteppy.
it's so
I mean,
nice.
if you compare it to Skrillex, you know, but what dubstep counts as nowadays has changed quite a bit. So sounds a bit kind of garagey. Joker isn't into like the heavier stuff, I don't think.
No, but it's really, really like a quality track, man.
It's not one of his most famous tracks either. It's Stuck in the System, and it's the first dubstep track we ever knew.
And we're gonna play it. We're gonna play it. We're gonna play our show, episode 2 of the Caution Crisis podcast. We're gonna play it out with Joker Stuck in the System. I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoyed this show. If it's your first time, welcome. If it's your second time, welcome back. Join us next week for episode 3, where we'll be looking at more fruity tunes. Later, guys.
And it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
So.
See you, man.